The other thing I remember about genius, you're talking about the autobiography of a genius. He called me in one day, it was a morning session about 10 o'clock. He phoned the house and said, I don't want to see you. Okay, I thought I did something very wrong and I was going to be kicked out, you see. And he said, well, sit down. I think you're a genius. And I thought, oh, whoa. I was a little girl from the Midwest. I didn't understand what I did and what that was, because the exciting thing about Moreno for me, when I first met him, I thought either he was crazy or he was a genius, but I wasn't sure which one. And I stayed up all night trying to figure it out. If he was a crazy man, I was going to leave the training, and if he was a genius, I thought I better be quiet and start to learn. So for him, and I decided he was a genius, and I had never met a genius before, so how would I know what one was like? And I think the deciding thing about why he was a genius was he took such a simple concept as the family or the life situation that anyone was in, at work or in the family or on the street, and put it into action. And I remember thinking, well, why don't other people think about that? To put into action one's real life situation. What a simple idea. And I read somewhere that geniuses take simple ideas and make them into something that is a learning situation and changes it to a profound learning situation. But at its core, it's very simple. And that's what I remember thinking, how simple to take the moment of living, talk about time, and time being what this person was telling you is you get up, you walk here, you go there, you come out this door, that's time.
Yeah, the original Zerka, by the way, was the one telling this to Zerka's, our Zerka's mother, yeah.
Yes.
Now, Marcia, there is something else that you mentioned.
Before we go into this other thing, I just want to tell you that what was amazing to me was he then offered me a little glass of Slivovitz. You know, he liked plum brandy from Romania, Slivovitz.
Slivovitz, what's that?
Plum brandy.
Alcohol.
Brandy made of plums, yes. At 10 o'clock in the morning, he offered me this little glass of Slivovitz. And he said, Zerka. And Zerka very wisely gave us the 2 glasses of Slivovitz and left. And I think she understood that the master and the student is a very important dyad, and she wasn't there to be a triad, you know. And when I went back to the house, he said to me, "You're too much trying to please people. You need to be more controversial. You need to learn how to be controversial, because that's the only way you'll survive in this, is have more opinions, because then your sociometric position won't be as much of a star as it is, because people will either like you or reject you, but you're trying to make too many friends and too many whatever." It was good advice.